Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Fantasy Booking AEW here on the ZOP Gaming Network.
Channel. Still a channel.
I'm Tim.
I'm Adam.
And Adam, we're in the go-home show to Double or Nothing tonight.
That's good. It's good.
We have a good stacked card here tonight. So, Adam, let's go right to our dark matches. Why don't you take those, all three of them?
All right. Well, our first one is Cody Rhodes taking on Tom Gordon. That's right. The legend from the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, okay.
Cody Rhodes immediately just destroys him. I don't know why that we put Tom Gordon out there. He was a pitcher back in the late 80s, early 90s. He is well past his prime.
Okay.
I cannot believe it.
So, Cody Rhodes gets a win.
Yes. Next match is a tag team match. The Bar. They're taking on AA. Alan and Aaron, not that other AA. Because you know that they're never going through that.
Okay, good to know.
But the Bar has destroyed AA.
Okay, good to know. All right. And our final matchup?
The final matchup is Team Kick. Who are they again, Tim?
That is Tony Storm and Nixon Newell.
All
formerly
right.
known as Tegan Knox in NXT.
And they're taking on two women that I cannot pronounce their names, but they are the Kawaii Dolls.
Oh, okay.
And Team Kick kicks the dolls' heads right off.
That would be called murder, Adam.
It happened. It's sanctioned match, totally legal.
Okay. Oh, because they signed the piece of paper?
Yeah, they signed a waiver.
Okay. So we'll never be seeing the Kawaii Dolls ever again, apparently.
We might see them again, though.
But they're dead.
No, don't worry about it. They signed a waiver.
Okay. We're going right to our opening matchup. We have there CM Punk comes out to watch MJF's World Championship match against AJ Styles. That's right, Adam. We're kicking off this episode with a World Championship matchup.
We're kicking off the show with a World Championship.
And we're going to be closing the show with a World Championship matchup because both our World Champions for the men and women are in War Games at Double or Nothing. They're going to defend their championships tonight.
Wow.
So in our first matchup, AEW World Champion AJ Styles takes on MJF. MJF can't compete with AJ, so he pulls off the turnbuckle pad to distract the ref. He calls out for CM Punk's Dynamite Diamond ring and clocks AJ with it. He goes to pin AJ, but Punk comes down and lets Aubrey know what happened. She goes to disqualify MJF, but Styles stops her. She lets MJ know that any more tactics she will end this. MJ is fired up and assaults AJ, working over his arm and locks in the salt of the earth. But he gets to the ring ropes. AJ fires up, and MJF hits a low blow. MJF hits Punk and goes for the salt of the earth, but AJ counters it with a Pele kick, fouls it up with a Styles Clash, and still world champion AJ Styles. After the match, AJ celebrates his win. And on his way to the back, he flips off Punk. Punk welcomes him, and then MJF is in the ring. He throws a fit for losing. He shouts, "It's all Punk's fault."
No, MJF, it's your fault. I'm sorry.
There we go. So AJ has retained his world championship. Gives him some momentum going into the War Games matchup. Adam, why don't you take the next matchup?
All right, the next up is AZM taking on Penelope Ford. AZM and Ford have a good back-and-forth match. A good showing for Ford, but AZM being more experienced and gets the win with an Asai DDT, Salida del Sol. AZM gets the win over Penelope Ford.
Another good win, especially after last week's win over Serena Deebs. Why don't you take that segment too?
Of last week's win over Deebs, Deebs attacks AZM and calls her win a fluke and will prove it at Double or Nothing in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That is if AZM has the balls to accept her challenge.
Ooh. Okay. I think she meant lady balls, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay. Why don't you take the next matchup too, Adam?
All right. Next up is a War Games Advantage Beat the Clock. Hangman Page taking on Miro. Who? What? Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Page and Miro.
Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a qualifier for this where Elite Bullet Club picked Hangman's opponent, and they picked Miro.
Why? Why would they pick that?
To, hopefully have Hangman lose.
But that wouldn't give them the advantage. They want Hangman to win.
No, the Elite picked it, not the OG Bullet Club.
I keep forgetting that Hangman is with OG. Never mind.
Yes.
This makes sense for the Elite then. Smart move by them. I'm 100% backing it. Page and Miro have a brutal back and forth match with Page able to slip out of when Miro went for the game over and connect with the buckshot lariat for the win. Time to beat 15 minutes and 43 seconds. That is not a quick match in any way.
No, it is not. So that was a brutal matchup. That's not a good thing for Adam Page because he's in War Games. So
Exactly.
Which was a smart move by the Elite Bullet Club to get one of those members brutal and beat up. So we'll see if the Elite can beat the 15 minutes and 43 seconds. But, okay, we're moving to the backstage. Dakota Eve is with Team Kick, says she has no opponent for a TBS Championship at Double or Nothing. So she will have an open challenge for any woman she is yet to defend against to challenge for.
Oh.
She wishes whoever decides to answer it the best of luck.
Oh, my.
And Adam, since this is your boy, I'll let you take the matchup since it's Will Ospreay.
It's time for the TNT Championship match. Will Ospreay taking on Tyler Black. Tyler uses every cheap trick and shot he can to beat Ospreay as fast as he can. Will is able to fight through or avoid them. When that doesn't work, Black grabs a chair and the ref goes to stop him. This was a distraction, allowing Tyler to pull brass knuckles out and hit Ospreay with. Will avoids the blow, grabs the arm and pulls the knuckles off and hits Tyler with them and lays him out with the Stormbreaker for the win and still champion Will Ospreay.
So that means, Adam, at Double or Nothing, the TNT Championship will be on the line in a Ultimate X, or as we call it, the Crossroads, between Ricochet. If Jim Cornette's listening to this, he may want to go get some medical care because something tells me he's going to die again.
Quite possibly.
So, all right, we're going to the back
level.
where Chris Jericho's in the back. He challenges Malachi Black at Double or Nothing. If he beats him, he must free Sammy. Black answers with an unholy blessing, laying Jericho out.
Is that a yes or a no, though?
You think that's a no?
It could have been a no.
It could have been, but this is how, he kind of answered Sammy's challenge back before Revolution.
That's true.
Sammy was ready for it. Jericho apparently wasn't, so who knows? All right, we're going to go to the back to the ring, and we have Darby Allin taking on Eddie Kingston, which is a good, hard-hitting match with Allin getting the win after ducking Kingston's back fist to the future, dropping with a DDT, then connecting with a coffin drop. Darby Allin is your winner.
Congratulations, Darby.
After the match, Pac runs down and attacks Darby, but fights him off. This brings out Cody, who comes down and joins in. This leads to Flip Gordon coming and making the save, and Pac and Cody get run away. They talk and then they agree and issue a challenge to face both these men at Double or Nothing. Darby and Flip look to each other and agree and accept the challenge.
Oh my God. Cody and Pac taking on Darby and Flip at Double or Nothing.
That should be an interesting matchup. All right, Adam. Why don't you take this next matchup? Because I know you love these guys so much.
It's Control Your Narrative, EC3, Titan, and Killer Cross with Allen Angels taking on the entirety of the IWC. That's right, the internet wrestling community.
Now, who's the Titan again?
That would somebody, I believe his name was
Shearer?
Adam Shearer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or former Braun Strowman.
Yes.
And
yes,
they're not doing a very good
EC3
job of controlling their narrative with the IWC, apparently.
It's a absolute battle, but EC3, Titan, and Killer Cross completely destroy the entirety of the IWC. I don't know where our audience is ever going to come from ever again.
Neither do I. Take the segment after that, too.
Allen grabs the mic and says he's ready to show the world just how big of losers Dark Order is. He challenges them for double or nothing, 4-on-4. They can pick which of the losers will face his men. Oh my God!
I would like to know some answers from Allen on how he got these three big dudes to follow him.
Don't worry about it. Just accept it.
Well, maybe someday.
No.
All right, we're going to move on to the next War Games Beat the Clock Challenge, Adam. Kevin Steen taking on Josh Alexander.
Ooh.
He was former part of the North with Ethan Page. Steen and Alexander wrestle a classic, tearing the house down. When Steen connects with a pop-up powerbomb, fake El Generico jumps the barricade and gets on the apron, distracting Steen. Alexander comes from behind, rolls him up, and almost gets the win. Alexander locks in the ankle lock, but Steen counters it, sending him into the fake Generico, then hits a stunner for the win in 15 minutes and 42 seconds. Elite Bullet Club has the advantage going into War Games.
By 1 second.
By a second.
Wow.
After the match, Steen assaults the fake El Generico, hitting repeated pop-up powerbombs before ripping off the mask to reveal some random dude.
I feel bad for random dude.
Yeah, this is what happens when you jump to the barricade. You should just not do that.
Just don't do it.
You just shouldn't do it. Adam, why don't you take the feature contest and the closing angle?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. Tonight's main event is an AEW World Women's Championship. Thunder Rosa defending her title against Ruby Soho. Rosa and Soho have an instant classic, each having control of the match, avoiding the other's finisher. The finish comes when Soho Riot and
hits the Soho Riot.
Okay.
It's not there, I know.
When Ruby hits the Soho Riot and covers Rosa, Rosa's able to get her foot on the bottom rope, pulling her away. Ruby covers Rosa again, but Rosa rolls her up and stands up and connects with the Fire Thunder driver for the win, and still champion Thunder Rosa.
All right. And do this closing angle.
After the match, Thunder Rosa retains and offers Ruby a shirt to join the OG Bullet Club, but she tosses it back and leaves. Mickie James attacks Rosa from behind. She pulls off her shirt to reveal Elite Bullet Club. We found our sixth member of the Elite.
Yep, I'm assuming she's going to be the third woman in the six-team match for the Elite. So, okay, there we go.
What a way to end the show.
I was not expecting Mickie James to be the one to take on the mantle for the Elite, but she would be someone I would consider elite, don't you think?
Exactly.
All right. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This closes out the go-home show to Double or Nothing. Since you've been listening to this podcast for almost 15 minutes, wow, this one went by a lot faster than last week.
Yes, that happens.
Yeah, but so why don't you go and comment down below what you think of the show. Make your predictions for War Games down there as well. Adam, close us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this week's episode. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Join that notification squad. And we will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.